Hi guys, so today's video is going to be my December favorites, and I did just do my yearly favorites, which I will link that down below in the description box, but I did want to show you guys products I've been loving for December, because if I waited till January it would just be too big and too long of a video, so I figured I'd go ahead and do my December favorites and show you guys what I've been loving. I kind of forgot certain things when I did my yearly favorites, so I'm going to include them in this video today. So the first thing I want to show you guys is a primer. This is the Nars Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. This is a clear eyeshadow base, but it is so great if you have oily eyelids or if you just have a hard time having eyeshadow stay on your lids or not crease. This is the primer to go to. The only thing that sucks is this packaging does have the same kind of, Nars packaging that they're known for, so it does get very dirty, but the product on the inside is amazing. And then another primer is this Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. It's a glitter bonding eyeshadow primer, and this has been my go-to for December, and I think it's going to be my go-to all year round because I even love using this with my pigments more than the MAC Fix Plus. This really it creates a nice tacky base on your lid to put like any glitter on, or if you want to put a pigment on, you can use this as a primer for it. This is good to go over any eyeshadow. It doesn't like smudge it all over the place. It just kind of lays on top, and if you want to see this in action, I'll leave my New Year's Eve tutorial down below and you can see how I used it in that video. Okay, next I have a highlighter. This is a Becca Highlighter, and the only thing I don't like about this is the packaging. I think the packaging is just a little ugly. The product is really nice. This is in the color Moonstone, and I do have it on today. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a champagne gold kind of highlight, and I love highlights like this. I don't really like pink highlights just because I don't personally think they flatter me very well. But these are my favorite. I just absolutely adore this one. It's just one that I picked up on a whim in about November, December, and I've been loving it ever since. The product I've been loving is this Bobbi Brown blush in Tawny. This is the first Bobbi Brown blush I've ever tried, and I love it. I figured I would go with more of a neutral color that could go with anything, and this is definitely a great color. It goes with almost any look, and I do have it on today as well. I can use it all the time, and if I go to splurge on blushes, I like to go for the more neutral shades, not so much hot pink or reds or anything like that, because I won't use them as much, but colors like this I will use constantly, and this has just been one of my go-to blushes. It's smooth on the skin. I just think it looks so beautiful. Now I will have this week a video on my Bought It Forgot It products, like my update for January, and I'm going to be showing you what I'm using for February, so just stay tuned for that. But I definitely wanted to mention these two products because they've been like the standout products in my Bought It Forgot It series. So I have been using this pretty much every single time I've applied any makeup. It is so awesome. I don't know why I never used it as much, which that's why I love the Bought It Forgot It series, is because you can go back and use, different things that you kind of forgot about. And this is one of those products, and now I know I'm going to be going to it a lot. This palette got a ton of love in December, and I used it again today. If you're going to buy a high-end palette, this is definitely the way to go because the colors are insanely beautiful, and there's so many looks you can create with this. And then also I had to mention my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I have used this ever since I did my Bought It Forgot It, and I can still see the rings in it, but it has not hit pan. I don't know if it will never hit pan or what, but literally I haven't been able to get away from this. I did not use another bronzer in December. This was my go-to, and I love it. It's really great, and it smells delicious. Okay, just a couple more makeup items. I have to mention this. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I do have a MAC pump on the top of this because the MAC pumps do fit this bottle because it does not come with a pump. So I know it's hideous, but I would much rather have a pump on this than not have one because it got real messy there for a minute. But this is a gorgeous foundation. Again, I have it on today. I mixed the shade 3W1 and 4W1, I do believe. I had gotten a sample of it. So those are the two colors I'm wearing today. And I just think it makes your skin look amazing, and I never touch up when I have this on my skin. Like, it is so good. I love the way it makes my skin look, and it's just a perfect foundation. Last makeup product is this Makeup Forever Aqua Brow. Now I know this is looking a little scary in the tube. I was a little scared too when I got it in the mail. But I got this because I thought it'd be great for filling in the outer part of my brow just to make it a little more sharp out here. I like the way it looks when it kind of fades into it, so this has been my go-to product for that. It's super easy to work with, and if you use a light hand with it, it's not going to come out super brown like this. It will be a little bit lighter. I can't wait to try this in the summer months because it says it's an aqua brow, so it's waterproof. So we're gonna have to see if that's really waterproof, but this stuff does last all day, I will say that. And the color I got is the darkest color, so whichever color that is, that's the one I got. Now this month I have really been into lashes, and these have by far been my favorite. I actually used up this multi-pack. I'm wearing the Demi Wispies today. These are the last pair in here. But the Ardell Demi Wispies have been my go-to for any look. A natural look, a dramatic look. I just adore them, and I can't believe I used up the whole multi-pack. I even reused the lashes, and I just went through the whole thing. So I love these lashes. They're really pretty. And then I also started using, I have quite a few of these because when I buy them I stock up. These are the Gypsy Lashes in 906 Black, and I love these. These are very wispy as well, and I actually used these on my friend for New Year's and it looked so gorgeous on her. So I think these lashes would pretty much go with anyone. You can use it for a dramatic look, natural look, whatever. I think these are beautiful. And then last but not least, these are for when I have a super dramatic eye makeup look. These are the Red Cherry 415s. I've been using these so much. I really do love them. They're really long, really dramatic, but they go along with the dramatic makeup looks. A couple tools I want to mention is this Beauty Blender dupe that I got from Marshall's. That video was such a great response, and I'm so happy that you guys took it really well, because I know it's really hard to find a Beauty Blender dupe, and I feel like this is legit the Beauty Blender dupe. I know a lot of you were sending me pictures of the ones with the shapes, like the indentation in the middle, and it's kind of bigger on the sides. I haven't tried those, so I can't necessarily tell you 100% if that's a Beauty Blender dupe, but they do have these at Marshall's, and I think it's a complete dupe. So if you think the ones that are shaped kind of like an hourglass are dupes for the Beauty Blender, then let us know in the comments below, because I haven't tried them yet. I might have to go pick it up. And I will be trying the Real Techniques one, so just stay tuned for that. And really quickly, I have to mention the brush that has literally changed my life with contouring. It's the Nars Ita Brush, Ita, whatever. I'm going to call it Ita. And I love this brush. Seriously, my contour has never looked better, ever. Like, it is stunning. When I first got it, I kind of did have a hard time figuring out how to apply my bronzer with it. But once I got it down, it's like, I mean, it's nothing for me to hurry up and just do a contour. Like, I can do it with a super quick look. And it's just, it looks so great with this brush. I'm so happy I got it. Another product, this is something I've used throughout the end of last year, kind of like from, I'd say August till the end of last year. And I never mentioned it just because it's one of those things I put in my drawer and I don't really pull out all the time unless I'm washing my brushes. And it's the Sigma Dry and Shape, and I love this specifically for my kabuki brushes because I don't have like multiples of like the F80 or the F86. Those are my two favorite brushes from Sigma. And when I wash them, more than likely I'm going to want to use them the next day. And sometimes, like without the Dry and Shape, they will not be dry the next day. I'd have to wait like 2 days for them to be dry. But I can put them in this little guy, and literally all you do is you just take your brush and you put it in the top, and then the bristles like gather in at this little thing, and it literally dries your brushes overnight, which is so great because sometimes I'll wait till like 1 or 2 in the morning to wash my brushes because I'm just putting it on the back burner, and by morning time, you know, about noon or 1 o'clock, the brushes are dried and ready to go. I totally forget to mention it because I just throw it in the drawer, but you gotta check this out. Okay, so I have a few more things. I bet this video is very long, I'm sorry. First off, a perfume. This is the Miss Dior perfume, and I'm in love with this. It is such a sexy grown-up scent. Like, I love it. It's so pretty. It was very expensive, but it lasts all day on me. I went and returned my Prada candy because I like the smell, but the lasting power was just not there. And if I'm going to spend that kind of money on a perfume, it needs to last. But this was basically the same price as the Prada candy, and it lasts so much longer. So if you're looking for a nice perfume, I would definitely recommend this one. And then I just have a few skincare favorites I want to shout out real quickly. First thing is a new body butter that I've tried, and it's the Clinique Deep Comfort Body Butter. This stuff is amazing. I was having a hard time with like my skin being super dry during these winter months, and this has brought my skin back to life. I saw this on Sephora. I did not think it was this big. It's 6.7 ounces, so you get quite a bit of product for your money, and I'm only about halfway through it, I would say. And I highly recommend it if you just have super dry skin. Next is a mask. It's the Origina Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores, and I've been loving this. I'll switch between this one and my, what is it, Glam Glow mask, the skin clearing treatment one. I just alternate between the two each week. I do a mask about 2 times a week. And I like this one a lot because it makes my skin feel so smooth. It still feels like my skin is super, super clean. And I really enjoy this stuff. I mean, I've just been using it so much. Now, I have quit using makeup remover wipes to take off my makeup at night. I'm now to a cleansing oil. I've noticed a huge difference in my skin not using the makeup remover wipes, which is awesome. That was one of the recommendations that the esthetician gave to me, was to quit using them on my face and stuff. So I did, and I found a great cleanse off oil. It's the Boscia, who knows, Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. This stuff is amazing. I told you guys I like to use the matte cleanse off oil, but mainly for my eyes because it does break out my face really bad. This one does not break out my face. It takes off all of my makeup, and my skin is seriously so clean from this. I take off all my makeup with this, and then I wash my face with my Purity Cleanser, and I'm good to go. I haven't even been using my Clarisonic much anymore. I mentioned it in that yearly favorites, and ever since I just haven't been using it, just because it was a recommendation from the esthetician that I, you know, go off of it for a while. I mean, my skin has been super clear using this product in my Purity Cleanser, and I haven't had any issues. My skin looks just as great. The texture is still awesome. And then the last skincare item I want to mention is this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I knew after using this the first night that I was gonna love this, and it is so good. I've used up quite a bit of it. So I use this at night after I've cleansed my face, but before I put on moisturizer. And I've just noticed it's made my skin so smooth. My redness is really calmed down. I've just noticed such a huge difference using serums on my skin. I started that back about the end of last year as well, using the serums, and I definitely invested in this because I heard great things, and I've seen great results from it. My skin looks really nice and healthy. It feels amazing. I mean, the whole skincare routine I've got going on right now is awesome, and I'm not even using the Clarisonic. And I personally didn't think I would have super clear skin without the Clarisonic, but I do. I feel like my skin looks just as great, if not better, without the Clarisonic. Okay, so last thing I want to mention to you guys, this is another product, kind of like the Sigma one that I used throughout the year, but forgot to mention in a favorites video. It's the Whitening Lightening Dial Smile Kit. Now, I mainly use this before events, like I used it before BeautyCon, I used it before my Sigma meetup, and before New Year's. I really do love this stuff. I think it makes my teeth so white. My teeth are still super white now, and honestly, I stick to the Dial Smile Kit. I don't even use the pins that much. This stuff does it for me, and it lasts a long time on me, so I don't necessarily think I have to use the pins all the time. I like to use this before big events, or if I just feel like my teeth are looking a little yellow, because I do love Diet Coke. I will just go to this, and it'll make my teeth nice and bright, and it's like 4 to 5 shades brighter, I swear to you. So I wanted to demonstrate this for you guys, but I'm going to bring Colton in to demonstrate it for you because I just did mine since New Year's was like the other day. And I'm going to show you guys how to use this, so 1 second. Okay, so while he's taking forever, I'm going to show you guys what you get in the Dial Smile Kit. I do keep mine in here just because it's quite a bit of stuff, so I just keep it in here and put it underneath my bathroom sink. So first thing is you get the little light. I keep it in here just for sanitary reasons. And then you get the Q-tip with the stuff in it that you put on your gums and your lips, just to make sure that, you know, if you did get the gel on it, it's not going to make it super sensitive or hurt or anything. I have pretty sensitive teeth, but I haven't noticed any issues with this product. I've even used it twice in 1 week. You also get the thing that dries off your teeth. You get the gel. I took this out of my refrigerator because you do want to keep it in the fridge, and it just comes in like a little syringe thing. And then you get the color wheel, which you see what color your teeth are. Oh, my teeth are like a 3. 4, come in here. What color do you think they are?
I guess, not right there.
So my teeth are like a 4 to 5, and I just did mine on New Year's. Okay, so the first step is to dry off them teeth. So take that and dry off your teeth and make sure they stay dry. And then what you're gonna do, when you take the Q-tip out, you see the red end, you're gonna pop that off. This is just how I do it. It might be the wrong order, but it's how I do it. Then the stuff goes down to the cotton wab or swab, whatever you call it.
Got a lot of spit.
It's okay. Don't get them dirty. Let me mess your teeth real quick. Yours are about 11 to 12, so remember that, okay? And don't get your teeth wet again.
Dripping.
Yeah, hurry up and do
What
it.
do I do?
Put it all over your gums and your inside of your lip. And it also comes with a little brush to apply the gel with. Okay, keep your mouth open. Okay, next, what you're gonna do is just take the gel and put this, oops, I put that in there. Oh, we'll use that. And you just wanna paint this all over your teeth. It's really easy. You don't have to get like super precise. Just make sure you cover the whole entire tooth. So, separate your teeth a little bit.
Huh?
Like, yeah. Just poke you in the eye.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, and you also do drool a lot with this, but it's totally natural, so don't be upset. Now all you do is just take your little mouthpiece, and this part with the indentation is the top part. Put it in your teeth. Don't let it touch your teeth, just have it in front. Yeah, like that. And then all you do is sit here for 20 minutes, and then you're done, and you go rinse it all out, and we see how white they get. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, and we're gonna see what he is now. He was an 11, 12. Smile. Yeah, it's definitely taken down a lot of the yellow. So you were here. You're not there anymore. Yeah, you're about a 6 and a 7.
What's that?
6 and a 7.
Oh, that's good.
Right in there. So it went down 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 shades. Like I said, I figured I would show you guys on him because I had just did mine. My teeth are still really white. But like if you have like a little bit of yellow, not necessarily on the whole tooth, but like a little bit near the gums, this will help make your teeth look a lot whiter there. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.